Many people believe the world belongs to the loud ones, the fast talkers, the people who always raise their hand first. Susan Cain's book Quiet challenges this assumption. It reveals that quiet people, introverts, possess a profound kind of power that society too often overlooks. Introversion is not about being shy or fearful. It is about how you recharge your energy. Introverts feel restored when they spend time alone or in peaceful environments. Extroverts, on the other hand, gain energy from being around people, from noise, from action. Neither approach is superior. They are simply different ways of being. Introverts typically think before they speak. They prefer depth over breadth. They notice subtle details that others might miss. They connect ideas in thoughtful, deliberate ways. While extroverts often talk through their thoughts out loud, introverts usually reflect internally first and speak afterward. This is not a weakness. It is a considerable strength. Yet modern society frequently rewards loud behavior. In schools, students are constantly pushed to speak up, collaborate in groups, and display confidence at every turn. In workplaces, open office layouts and endless meetings have become the norm. Many people have come to believe that being loud equals being intelligent or capable. Susan Cain calls this cultural bias the extrovert ideal. The problem with this ideal is that it conceals tremendous talent. Many introverts stop contributing ideas because they feel uncomfortable fighting for attention in noisy environments. This does not mean they lack valuable insights. It means the setting does not accommodate their natural working style. The book explains that creativity actually requires quiet. Some of the most groundbreaking ideas emerge from deep focus and sustained contemplation. When you are alone, your mind can wander and explore freely. Group brainstorming sessions sound productive and exciting, but research consistently shows that people often generate better, more original ideas when they work independently first. Quiet time allows innovative thinking to develop and flourish. Leadership is another domain where introverts truly excel. We often picture leaders as bold public speakers who take charge with volume and confidence. But introverted leaders can be remarkably effective. They listen more carefully. They consider situations from multiple angles. They create space for others to contribute. Studies demonstrate that introverted leaders often achieve outstanding results with proactive teams, precisely because they remain open to input and do not feel compelled to dominate every conversation. Quiet also examines communication itself. Introverts do not need to fill every silence to make an impact. When they speak with intention and purpose, people tend to listen more closely. A measured, calm voice can carry profound meaning. Strategic silence can add tremendous weight to carefully chosen words. Susan Cain also addresses how many introverts push themselves beyond healthy limits. They force themselves to act outgoing and energetic constantly, even when it depletes them. This pattern leads directly to exhaustion, stress, and eventual burnout. A wiser approach involves designing your life around your authentic nature. Choose work environments, relationships, and daily routines that honor how you naturally recharge and function best. One widespread misconception is believing that introverts must fundamentally change themselves to succeed in the world. They do not need to transform into extroverts. Another damaging mistake is equating silence with weakness or interpreting quietness as lack of confidence. More often than not, silence signals deep reflection and careful thought. Cain emphasizes that both introverts and extroverts bring essential qualities to every situation. Introverts contribute careful analysis, creative depth, and thoughtful leadership. Extroverts bring energy, quick connection, and dynamic momentum. The magic happens when these different strengths complement each other rather than compete. The book also explores how different cultures view introversion. In many Eastern societies, quiet reflection is deeply valued and respected. In contrast, Western cultures, particularly American culture, often prize assertiveness and self-promotion above contemplation. Understanding these cultural differences helps us recognize that our assumptions about ideal behavior are shaped by context, not universal truth. For parents and educators, quiet offers crucial guidance. Children who are introverted should not be pressured to constantly perform or socialize beyond their comfort zone. They need quiet spaces to think, create, and recharge. Schools that only reward vocal participation miss the contributions of students who process information differently. Creating environments where both personality types can thrive benefits everyone. In professional settings, the implications are significant. Companies that only value those who speak loudest in meetings are leaving innovation on the table. Organizations that provide quiet workspaces, respect for deep focused time, and alternative ways to contribute ideas beyond verbal brainstorming sessions tap into the full potential of their workforce. The central message of Quiet is about balance and recognition. The world genuinely needs both quiet and loud voices. Progress accelerates when deep thinkers and dynamic speakers collaborate effectively. When we truly value introversion alongside extroversion, we unlock reservoirs of creativity, wisdom, and leadership that have remained hidden for far too long. Introverts do not need fixing. Society needs expanding. We need spaces that honor different working styles. We need to recognize that meaningful contribution takes many forms. We need to understand that the person sitting quietly in the corner might be developing the idea that changes everything. Quiet reminds us of a simple but powerful truth: you do not need to shout to matter. You do not need to dominate conversations to lead effectively. You do not need to be the loudest person in the room to make the biggest impact. Often, the strongest ideas emerge from the calmest, most reflective minds. And those ideas deserve to be heard.